family support and friends
Sure.
has made my life much easier.
Yeah, and you do get a lot of
much
support
easier.
as well outside of that, don't you? Official support, if you like.
Yeah. The support from the agency, I've been lucky enough to find quite a small agency, and actually I've grown with them. They were quite new. We've been kind of about the last 3 years they've been up and running, and they've been a tremendous support with regards to training, support with each placement that I've had.
That's great.
Any questions, they're there at the end of the phone.
And I guess for
anytime.
teenagers, they need stability. You know, almost more or just as much as any other child. They need that stability, and that's the worrying thing, that they're getting placed and placed and placed. So is that part of your job to offer that? You know,
I think, yeah, when children come to you, they come to you for a host of different reasons. They also move on sometimes from you for a host of different reasons, and they can go to family, they can go to other carers, they can go for adoption. I think it is important to offer them the stability when they come, but also to be able to allow them to move on.
That's very important.
That's part of, I think, being a good foster carer.
I can see what you can offer them. You know, I think it's wonderful what you're doing. But for you, what do you get back in return?
It's hugely rewarding having another young person. My girls now are just in their early 20s. We're going through uni and just leaving home. And I'd worked with children, I'd childminded, I'd nannied, and with younger children, again, that was part of my focus on thinking that I would foster younger children.
Right.
But then I realised that actually I'd done, I think, an okay job. I'd managed with my own teenagers. We'd had a few difficulties over the years. But I think actually that was where my passion was. It was trying to give them a voice. I didn't always feel that I had a voice as a child, and I think it's really important to advocate for young children and young teenagers.
No, it makes perfect sense. Advice to anybody out there thinking that they might want to foster, particularly a teenager?
Go for it. My advice would be, don't worry about what minority group you may come from. Your life experiences are far more beneficial to us than any kind of written qualifications. Draw on any experiences you have and just literally go for it. Contact, do some research, find out local authorities, local fostering agencies, ring around, get some advice and find out what you think would work for you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.